and this is my first poem. Body swapping, checkerboard, maze, dice, cards, roulette, slot machine, bergamot ace, horizontal or lazy, double dagger pointing neither left nor right, wine turning blue, noise from ginseng plants. What can you say about ink cartridge? Master of the playing cards, the plum in the golden vase. I laughed all night from joy. Buy this mountain kite. Who with their purchase, please, welcome prelude in China. Second prize, bring in Da Nang. A, old forest bird singing her 1 million old bird. Beautiful Harry, 350K, price empty. One female, full accessories A, new update A, 9 period A, older birds nape A of neck doves, fun house store, 1 TR5 to 1 TR7 available A, CU donations go nape, neck hump, neck control, flamingo hotel, beautiful bird prices, 2 TR4 empty, northern trap game, their nightingale voice or unfinished wood, petroleum prices, 1 TR5, your quick offline rowing inject, HA, exponent 3, T, peaks fire 2, this child nostalgic stretch his uncle sells 80 potato skull commended by doctors admitted, want a favorite child like this, whatever it is as long as birds are enjoying themselves like this, flowers by mom. Thousands of colors can be bent, a perfect tool. She is pretty sweet and love the shoes. And tights are sweet too. Palm branch, display, palm branch. Cloud with rain, display rainy. Mole earnest, mole eminence, mole endurance, mole enterprise, mole endeavor, mole efficiency, mole celebration, mole competence, mole comfort, written off June 2013, mole contribution, mole creation, mole grace, mole grandeur, mole dignity, mole modern. Towing interior lengths can split how the screen was damaged. Breath down your neck and the torn points examining the rip. The holes stay lucid and lighten the view. The air smells like lemons. Still back at the house, the rain pushes gently weathers. A comfortable quiet silence like in Moby Dick. Cases of blue in the night. There is no filling when the bottle doesn't exist. Fine line, facing the road, a wooden, before now, bitter time, a shape of movement, close beneath the eyelids, a form crossing the line of sight. It carries a wave, lines blending out, re-emphasizing the image. Blurred, a minimal shape, the sense of the whole expands past perceiving. Fine mesh, like silk, salt. Her skin seemed so sweet, enough to make me faint, and it felt so gentle beyond anything. Her skin, I felt as though, if I were to touch it, it'd be a sin. This one has a title, Blush Underline. A weeded transition, the belt tight, a cinch flower, Dorian flaked plaster, pale outline of a handled touching stem. Heel other as other, DF slipping, the space between two fingers. Perfect continuity, every step of the motion is sensible. Something like what is meant. Meanwhile, you uncross and recross your legs, adjust your hair, smooth out your skirt, but nothing happens. Time seems unusual. Stifling laughter, you reach across the table. The pressure almost moved. Almost every time, actually. See Furley, 2 Studies, page 60. Do you think this is slow enough? An ankle enters and leaves the frame. The floor is carpeted. There isn't anything to see through the peephole. The door chain is latched. A hand slides against the door from shoulder height to rest on the doorknob. The knob is gold-colored like the chain and round. The door and the walls are plain. We are not relieved. Held in place, coiled. Broken lips from the side, a corner of teeth. Contorts to a grimace and stops. The hand is above the head, half closed. We see the other hand go calmly from one side of the frame to the other and come to a rest on the lower leg. A knock at the door, probably after a long inhale. Forgotten where it was, fades quietly, around the back, spreading, quiet squaring. Emotions are detailed, application of pressure. Fools, for they have no wit to reach long thoughts, who imagine that something is generated which did not exist before, or that anything dies away and is utterly destroyed. This is not a poem. This is an excerpt from an essay called, what is it called? The Deceptive Words in Parmenides' Doxa by A.P.D. Morelatos. The noun diakosmos can be understood as arrangement, framework, world order. But there is a suggestion of an activity in the word, not an established cosmos, but a diakosmos, an ordering, a process in time, a cosmogony. Moreover, there is a suggestion of thoroughness in the arrangement, but this comes with a special nuance. In Homer, the verb diakosmio means primarily to divide and marshal, muster, array. The reference is usually to a battle formation. Early parallels for the noun diakosmos are few, and some are questionable. But in the solid parallel of Thucydides 4, period 93, the word means battle formation. To appreciate fully the effect in Parmenides' use of this word, we should remind ourselves of the connotation of Parmenides' terms for contraries, ta antia, B8, period 55, 59, and ta enantia, cf. B12, period 5. Both antios and enantios are properly and primarily Homeric expressions for one's opposite in battle. The terms preserve a hostile sense, confrontation, interception, an encounter between opposed or contrary-minded parties, even outside of contexts of war. Quite apart from the use of these words, the idea that the cosmic contraries are opposed in battle is familiar enough outside of Parmenides, but can also be illustrated from B18, which speaks to a battle between contrary powers with dire consequences. We can now see that Parmenides' diakosmos works in several ways. It makes us think of the marshalling of all contraries under light and night respectively. It invites us to think of an impending battle, and since the marshalling is in two, and of antia, there is a suggestion that the battle will be between these two formations. In short, by the choice of diakosmos, the meaning of order in cosmos is inverted into segregation, division, cleavage, conflict. The cosmos of mortals is actually a battlefield. It was softening sound, arbitrariness, promise remarks. But I think I is for me, I need new encounter. A little while ago had become drunk only there. Still there is feeling bad. How much is the polished only appearance, it is the contents. So much in just the balance's door, the crossed legs allowed you to painful feelings. Become me to strange mood, I wonder if so, and feel that tighten gaze, imagine. Goof to be rubbed together, much no at all, soften not you obsessed with that of those collar now want. It can be seen immediately as it were touch. It can be seen immediately as it were touch. The interference is found, white on transparent, moved casually to the edge of the chair in W, free to imagine. I do not know if it is the bottom of this table to be filled by the caller alone every night. Well, if a pleasant just to imagine, so it's good. Oh, just so. GS 73681, silver tetradrachm, SNG COP 31FF, Kroll 8, SGCV I 2526F, centered, obverse rough, test cuts, Athens mint, weight 16.302 grams, maximum diameter 26.1 millimeters, diaxis 45 degrees, circa 449 to 413 BC, obverse head of Athena right, almond-shaped eye, crested helmet with olive leaves and a floral scroll, wire necklace, round earring, hair in parallel curves, reverse AOE right, owl standing right, head facing, erect in posture, olive sprig and crescent left, all within NQ square, $600. She inherited her father's date palm orchard upon her parents' deaths. All of that was the description of an ancient coin for sale, except for the last line. Decadence and crisis, pleasure and infamy, being on boats and making out with girls from Rome. You live in a rotten building and there's this girl you really like. She had blonde hair and a slender body, long legs, a charming smile, a natural talent for whist. She was fickle and would have private chats with anyone. Garden party, peace, perfect moment, sweet surrender, touch of class, escapade, the sigh of the girls. I never asked about the noise. I'm in front of the thick woods. I have one more. I wrote it today, and it's on my phone. Limp as a glove, right on time, eyes are like a mirror, my bleeding nose and the way she is always one step ahead. Invitation, no, I wouldn't know. Sorry, I was thinking about my hand on your neck. High-heeled to reminiscence, in the evenings here, from the window, that kind of piano bench, you're always right. Made otherwise to the night that turned around habit like an elegant solution, tennis skirts and marble. You're too much for a reflection, memoir through to farce, clasp. Thanks.